Come on, Tim. Why?
What is this?
And welcome back, everyone, to the number one source for all your Chicago sports information. Chicago Bears, Chicago Bulls, Chicago Blackhawks, Chicago
What the hell?
Cubs, Bears, Cubs, Bulls Radio. This is your...
What about the Sacks?
You're not a real Chicagoan if you like the Black Sox.
But they got a better field.
Wait, whoa. What'd you call him?
What?
The
What'd you
Black Sox?
The Black Sox?
Wow.
That's a front
Anyways,
slip.
The
I
white
know why you
Bears-
don't like him.
Because they're black. Anyways, them Bears had a nail-biter victory today. I kind of fucked up this. I thought this would go way better than planned.
I
This
have
is
no
not
idea what's
good.
happening.
Yo, fuck off, Mitchell. You don't have to be in this podcast. You don't have to be in this
I don't
podcast right now.
I don't have to.
We'll save it.
We'll save it.
Welcome back to Live from the
Welcome back.
Gutter. Episode 4?
Four.
I'm
Out
Liam.
of 7 attempts.
Out of 7 attempts.
Out of
No.
7
How
attempts.
many
This
were
first
lost
attempt.
in the making
Just
of
3, I
this?
No, just
one,
two.
one
We're
the
not
one
gonna
time, and then
introduce
we
ourselves. You
we
think
lost the
people know
double
our
name.
names?
You know what? No, we'll do it fresh
cares?
in case it's the first time. Who are you?
Tim.
Mitch.
Crickets.
I'm Sean.
Sean. And welcome back. We're in a different location today because Huff's parents don't welcome us at their house anymore.
They don't want
Just
us.
kidding.
They're undergoing a Nazi regime.
No, they just don't like it when we wake them up.
Well, they're a little
While we're
bonkers
yelling.
to begin with.
Well, man, what if Huff hears this? Don't
Man,
be getting into his
I mean,
parents.
No, I'm not gonna. I'm
Don't
not
be
gonna touch on
knocking
that
on
even
his
more.
parents. I don't like his parents. I like his parents.
Yeah, she's a nice woman, but she thinks Alex Jones is God.
His dad also.
Huff's
doesn't-
parents,
is
if you're
a very light sleeper.
We're sorry.
Yeah, for real.
He's a
though.
light sleeper.
Can we go around and do Brian's dad imitations?
No, what if Brian actually listens? I don't want
Oh
him.
my
to
god,
do
that would be like.
Anyways,
I'm so sorry.
so today we'd like to get into today's sponsor. Today's sponsor, Live from the Gutter podcast. I don't know why I'm
What
playing
have you
my
got
phone.
for
I have
us?
nothing. I have nothing up.
I have
Anyways.
something.
Oh, you have something?
I have something to go along with our.
Oh. Today's sponsor is the IRA. What does it stand for?
The Irish Republican Army.
Irish Republican Army, IRA. We blew up your fucking mother. Oh, you want to wait for the music, eh? What is this?
Nah, I'm skipping it. Fuck it. We'll blow your mam up.
We blow your mam up.
We'll bomb her
You
car.
want a fucking Irish bomb? Irish car bomb. It's not one of those shitty drinks with the Baileys and the Irish cream and the whiskey
No,
and the Guinness. No, it's an actual bomb. You blow up your fucking
It's a
mother
pipe bomb.
because she's a dirty Protestant.
Gonna blow
She
her.
doesn't believe the word of the Pope. That's why we have to kill her in cold blood.
She goes to get groceries tomorrow.
Goes to green groceries. We blow up her fucking car. 1994 Ford Taurus. That's her car. I know
Stay
your
out of
mother.
Northern Ireland.
Stay out of Northern Ireland, you
Filthy
dirty,
crown.
You filthy crown, you
Never
dirty
come in
Brits.
Ireland.
We kill you because you're the same religion but a different sect of that religion. That's
There's
why we
slight
kill
difference.
people. Slight difference. It's like the Sunnis and Shiites, but of the Irish and Catholic faith. IRA.
Good comparison.
Good comparison, yes.
Yes.
Yes, religion
Ran out of
is...
steam.
Religion
We'll
is stupid.
kill that there.
Kill that. Yes.
I really hope that music came through because
Oh.
that was the fucking cherry on top.
Definitely, I hope so.
Dumby religions.
Oh, so
Oh,
sad.
I kill you because you have different ideas about the boy upstairs. No, the boy upstairs is
matters to them, man.
was of our culture. It matters.
Yes.
You know what they say? Different ideas is not a good one.
Yeah, different. Hey, you know what they say. Oh, you got the different ideas about something than
We'll
me,
blow your man.
and you're from a different place. Okay, I stab you then. Oh, you look different. You have different ideas about
Stay out.
the big boy upstairs. You stay,
Stay
out.
out.
You stay out
You
if
stay
you're
out.
if you different looking.
I feel like we're really allowed to make fun of the Irish. We have 2 gingers and one of them's drinking a Guinness, actually.
And I have-
I'm not even playing. I feel like
I'm
we're super
fucking
allowed.
dirty Mick blood.
My dad's a filthy Mick.
Yo,
filthy
we're
Mick.
all.
We're
Do you
all
have
allowed.
Irish blood, Mitch?
Yeah, I do.
They were like
Could have guessed.
they were like a I say they were like the Mexicans of the 1800s. They were
The
not
Italians,
welcome.
too.
Yeah, I was
And
gonna
they were
say.
not welcome
I was gonna
here.
say the Italians.
Like how the Mexicans are portrayed today, they were like that back then.
Well, the Mexicans were also Mexicans back then.
Yeah, but there weren't a whole lot of them back then. Where they had their own shit in like California.
Hold on, boys. My mother is
Then we
calling.
stole them. Oh.
Wait, no, talk to her. Put it on speaker, please. This would be such a good segment.
No,
Oh,
Liam-
no, Liam, no
his
balls.
His mother whips him.
Oh, that would be so good.
He's mother whipped. You know that.
What do you think it's about? No, we're not gonna. Never mind.
No, he's well outside the
That'd
door.
be a very. No, I mean it would be a very spicy segment to.
Liam,
Liam, this is a
I'd
message
answer
for you later.
a
Let's
call
think
from
a
my
message for
mom.
him.
Do you think she
on the
uses the
podcast.
buckle when she hits him?
Sorry about that, gentlemen.
Oh
She
damn.
used the.
Wasn't
Did
long
she use
enough.
the buckle?
The buckle? Well, she was
No, don't
fucking-
let the dog
She
in.
was just bitching
About
some
what?
shit over a text message.
That was like less than 5 seconds. Did you hang up on her?
Make fun of the Irish.
No, I didn't hang up on her.
What was she bitching about? Let's
She
hear it.
found a fucking beer bottle in my room, and
Oh.
she's like, "Where did the laptop come from? It's the fucking MacBook." She's just being sketchy.
Ooh, you had a
You
illegal
got drunk
alcohol.
and you stole a
Oh my!
laptop.
You had a legal alcoholic beverage in her roof.
Imagine
Yeah.
thinking
Of-
like that.
Oh,
I pay rent, bruh.
Whoa!
I pay rent.
Kill
bruh.
them.
oh so
and
your parents
inherit their
don't love
home.
you, hey?
Yeah.
They don't love you. They don't love Liam.
Shut
He is
the
a
fuck up.
redheaded stepchild.
I'll force you to have
Of
more
Irish.
responsibility right away. Haha,
force
joke's
you.
on you. You'll be prepared.
You'll be prepared. I like your shirt, Tabasco
Thanks.
sauce.
Oh yes, I'm more of a sriracha man myself.
I have grown to be
Mids.
one.
Mm-hmm.
Mids.
I went back
Tabasco's
to Frank's,
mids or Sriracha's mids?
They both are. There's better sauces.
though. I like
Frank's Red Hot.
Yeah, I was gonna say Frank's is pretty
Frank's
good.
is good. It's good.
Frank's is overrated.
Frank's is butterier than Tabasco, isn't it?
I mean, if
Totally.
you add butter
Yeah.
to it, then it makes it
No, I
with
feel like
buffalo sauce.
Oh, you don't say.
You don't say.
I've been there.
You don't say.
Live from the Gutter podcast. Your source for all
hot sauce.
hot sauce critique.
Sauce talk.
Sauce.
This is a spicy show we have today.
Spicy.
We're gonna review the hottest peppers and sauces of the world. The Buch Kujalaka.
Why didn't you guys do a video of that yet?
Oh yeah,
Holy shit, that is a bad one. I'm sorry.
the door's shut!
it's really that bad. I can't
We're in a
smell it.
cell!
Dude, I can't
Hey.
smell it
I'm
yet.
watching all of
Silence.
this.
There are sleeping adults in this household as well.
No, his dad's a very strong sleeper.
Is
Strong, heavy. Dude, we were recording a video the other day.
Oh yeah.
And there
Screaming
wasn't
was
screaming.
involved.
Yeah, a lot of screaming and many takes of a lot of screaming.
Many takes of a lot of
And he was
screaming.
many takes, a lot of screen.
Many word, one square.
Many word, one square.
Yes, we have new video on the way. It's gonna be a good boy.
But yeah, why haven't we done a spicy boy yet? I feel like that'd
That's
be
what
good.
I was just saying.
Where we like,
oh,
oh,
fuck.
A
we have
spicy
to-
boy
Oh,
challenge.
and then we have to
Yeah.
chug milk, and it'll be like,
Oh.
Dude,
it'll
I
be
think-
hot going
I
up.
like spicy stuff. Don't make me not like it.
Bro,
you made ruined chocolate for me.
Dude,
And
let's do the-
cake.
Oh, did we talk about the idea on the podcast about
roulette.
the milk roulette?
Oh,
I think that
maybe.
might have
Could've
been
a
in
loss.
the lost vid.
Yeah,
It
it
probably-
is.
it could have been.
Yeah,
Should have
shoot.
been one.
Explain.
It's a milk roulette where we have 3 bowls of cereal, and it's like a Russian roulette of what kind of milk we get. So like goat milk, cow's milk, or probably like buttermilk. That's pretty horrible.
Oh.
Or
Have you
horse
tried
milk.
buttermilk? No, horse milk. We cannot find a reputable source of horse milk.
Yes.
Yeah,
Should
shoot,
we put
that's
the
not-
clip in? Let's put the clip
If
in.
you
Who has the
want.
clip? Yeah, it's a fucking great clip.
Insert
I-
horse milk here.
We purchased horse milk the other day from a Russian deli that was rancid.
Olaf's
guy.
deli. to be-
Olaf
to be-
Sukublade. What does Sukublade mean?
It means like bitch. I think it means like
Sukublade.
slut bitch. Slut. I
Da.
think one of those words means
Dude.
fuck maybe.
I was
Yeah.
listening to Tom Segura's podcast and I heard him use the term gutter slut.
Oh,
Ooh,
dude, I
gutter
love that.
slut.
And
Gutter
I,
slut.
as
I
soon as he
fucking
said
love
it, I
that.
just thought to myself, "Wow, I wish more people said that."
I'm gonna say that. We're gonna say that now. Gutter slut.
Yeah, gutter slut.
He was referring to someone he hooked up with in college, and he was
A
like,
fucking
"You just some gutter
gutter
slut."
slut.
Yo,
It's
is
just like,
that our
oh.
name for our fans now? The gutter
Gutter
sluts.
sluts.
Gutter sluts.
Yeah.
Yo, I
Disgusting.
fuck
All
with that.
5 of you are gutter sluts
Yeah,
now,
you
boys.
fucking dirty gutter
You
whores.
dirty gutter whores.
Oh,
Fucking
Talk to
whores.
your daddy with that mouth. You little
Filthy.
gutter slut.
skanks.
You kiss your daddy with that
Christ.
mouth.
Rat
You
skanks.
kissed your daddy with that mouth because that mouth had my fucking cock in it, you gutter slut.
Oh my god!
Yeah, you
Christ.
kissed your daddy after my cock was in your gutter slut mouth.
Holy shit.
No one's gonna play off that. Come on, let's see some dirty shit.
No.
I threw up in my mouth already.
Oh yeah, you visit your mom's house with cum in your beard still, you gutter slut, because this is a boy. I'm talking about. This isn't a girl. This is a boy.
One's a boy.
Yeah.
You think we have any female following?
No.
No. No. Of course not.
Rhetorical question.
Well, that's a rhetorical question.
0%.
Yeah.
Big old
0%.
Shit,
We should look at the
Take a look at those
analytics. It's
analytics.
probably
Yeah.
I mean,
It's-
said it.
if
0
they're-
to 100%.
I think
it shows the boy to girl ratio, but if it is a girl, then it's a boy who said
It's a
girl.
lie.
Does it have
It's
lady?
a liar.
Yeah, it has lady boys. No lady boy statistics.
it doesn't have like an
I
other
mean,
category.
They don't
They-
bark like
they might
I am
do
a
that.
lady, but could be not.
I mean, I would think
None of the
Google-
above, you bigot.
I would prefer not to answer.
I'd prefer not to answer gutter slut. That should be a
a gender.
yeah.
I'm glad you enjoyed that term as much as I did.
Yeah, that's a good term.
That's fucking great. Thank you, Tom Segura.
Shout out.
He's
Tom
got a good
Segura.
podcast. We were listening to watching clips earlier. It's really funny.
Probably better than ours.
Oh yeah, it is.
Oh,
Of course,
yeah.
I
they've
don't
been
think-
doing it for
I don't
years.
think that's up for debate.
Oh, of course not. What is your tattoo said? Yourself.
Fuck yourself.
Is that
Fuck
a,
yourself?
Is that
Actually,
a new
that's a-
tattoo?
It says go die.
Wait, really?
No.
Wait, is that a new
It's a-
tattoo?
No, the newest one is the hands one.
Oh, let me
Which
see the
one is
hands
that? Let me
one.
see.
I gotta rip this off.
Wait, did you get one recently?
Oh no, this is like a year and a half.
I was
Ever
about to
since
say when. Yeah, last
Say
tattoo.
video.
You
boy.
started getting them like when we
this hands
first went
one.
to school.
Yeah, that's the most recent one.
Can you show me the Chinese ones and explain what they mean?
Oh,
Fuck. Oh god.
yes.
I can't go next to actual Chinese people because they'll laugh at me. This one is egg roll, and I don't know what the
Oh,
order
you have
is.
more. I forgot. You had more than two,
Yeah.
don't you?
One of them is beef and broccoli and wonton soup and I think chicken fried rice maybe or something
I
like
thought orange chicken was on there.
You're,
You know, one of them's orange chicken for sure.
you're
Oh my
fucking
God.
uncultured
Oh.
swine.
So
It's
now
fine.
I can't go there. I can't go to China.
That's such a gutter slut thing to have, just meaningless tattoos of Chinese food and Chinese.
I mean, like, I think it's funnier that he has like Chinese food on his arm, the symbols, as opposed to like a cheesy ass one that's like strength, courage.
yeah.
True.
or like, what if you just got like a racial slur in Chinese?
Oh, that'd be
Ooh.
great. That'd be great.
I don't know if
Like-
they have. Do they
Oh,
have
the
them?
the boys are fighting outside.
Doggos.
Oh,
Like they settled
they
it.
settled it.
The boys settled.
That'd be like
I only know Welo.
why law or like
Wilo.
if you had the N word just in Chinese.
What's that?
I don't
Do
know.
you know it? No.
I know what it is in English. I don't want to say it though. Probably get flagged by YouTube. Probably.
We wanna
Perhaps.
break out that
We said
topic
I
list.
mean, I'm okay with saying nigga, but I don't want to say.
Well, that's jovial. That's
ER.
in,
Yeah,
in a
jovial.
friendship setting.
Mhm.
Well, I don't think
Yeah.
we
That's not a.
use it in anger.
That's not a
nigga.
hateful way.
Yeah,
No.
I feel like as generations passes, they'd stop caring about like nigga, saying nigga.
It also
When-
probably
Yeah.
depends on the person.
It
Yeah.
totally depends on the
Yeah.
person and their upbringing.
Yeah.
Because sometimes you run into like a 7-year-old black person who's like, I remember when that was
Yeah.
You are not allowed.
The fire hose.
They used
Yeah.
that as they sprayed
And then
us
now
and
there's like
set the dogs
Oh
on
my
us.
Yo,
Is that the
Jesse
voice?
Jackson.
Yo, we
That's
are
what they
crossing
call it.
lines
God.
right now.
Ah, jeez.
At least we didn't do the white supremacist sponsor.
black people wouldn't watch this in the first place to
Oh,
be
yeah.
offended by it. They have better sense than that. What?
I would hope so.
Yeah. It's more of like a white filth.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's
this
like-
is mostly white content. We're a whites only
You see
channel.
what Black people watching Filthy Frank? It's not that we don't want them. It's just they wouldn't like it.
Black.
I would show it to
Maybe we probably have a few. I think people watching
maybe they also probably like anime.
non-whites.
A few monk
Perhaps.
bloods.
And they're all just like, wow, look at these stupid white people.
Look at
Yeah.
these white people. I mean, you're not. Are you? Do you
Fuck
consider
people.
white? Are you white?
Most of it's white.
I'd say you're mostly
I
white.
think that most of it
I
is.
thought when I first met you, I thought you were white.
I don't
Yeah.
identify with them.
You
Dude,
don't?
you know what I
Wait,
think
you
is-
do or you don't?
I don't.
You
I
know,
don't.
you know,
You
what
identify with whites?
Not really.
like a mix.
Who do you identify
I
with?
don't really have one of those.
He's
Really?
like,
Just go back. I don't.
Just go back.
I'm not like
You
offended
just
or proud
dirty
on
mutt.
anyone's behalf. No.
I mean, I'm not either, but I know I'm white.
Yeah, I kind of like that. I can escape that. I can escape the
Yeah.
label, but not enough.
If you're like, if you were in a prison, what gang would you join?
I'm so confused about that, right? Because I
Oh,
don't
like
speak
shit.
Spanish.
You thought about
I
this?
feel like
Yeah, because
Wow.
I a lot of
you could pass
I-
as like Filipino. Do they have Filipino prison gangs?
In the Philippines.
not ones that have
Probably
Chinese
not.
tattoos on them.
Yeah.
Oh god.
China-
I mean, you
tattoos.
you honestly look more Asian than anything.
Really, I never.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I kinda-
I'd
you
say-
kinda
I
have
would
Asian
say I
eyes.
could
I'd say
pass for like
Mexican.
Italian or like a
Italian.
dirty like Armenian
Yeah,
or
you look-
something.
Or like Greek. You look Greek.
Well, that's because the grandpa is a little bit. The Spanish
Grandpa-
one is.
You
Grandpa.
are just the perfect little
Like a-
epitome of the melting pot.
bunch
my
of it.
friend.
Little
You know, I
melting pot.
got no black or Asian. I'm sad
You
about
don't go
that.
black eight. Well, you don't know. Do 23andMe.
Oh yeah.
Fucking
They can have my
jizz
genes.
in a file.
Dude, they keep you
Oh
in
my
a system
God.
forever.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
then
what I
they make-
read. They pass it off to the government.
Yeah, and then they make
I wanna
clones.
know, but
and then when
that's
they
not
clone
cool.
you, they clone you and kill you,
And I'll
they
die
replace
after a
you.
day, like that fucking sheep that like lived for like a second when they cloned
And
it.
then they made that illegal. That's illegal to clone, right?
Really?
But it's
It's
interesting.
unethical, I guess.
But it's-
Well, not
but
really.
We
I don't
can.
know. We can.
If we can, we
We
should.
can.
I mean, you can
For parts.
you can
Organs.
like the island.
I'm in the organ industry. I grow people, but with no brains, so it's okay to. I'm a lung farmer. I sell
Detroit ghetto.
I sell cigarettes, then turn around and sell them new lungs. I'm the lung farmer.
We harvest liver.
Nice liver.
We beat the coroner to most crime scenes. Who in God's name would do this?
I'm in the business of doing organ transplants and then putting pig organs in
Organs
people.
are expensive though. There's like a trade. There's a trade.
Yeah.
Dude, that's
Oh,
a
yeah.
that's an actual black market thing. Like
It's gotta
people
be.
sell
Yeah.
organs. and
You right.
Organs from the victims. They
There's a
have.
demand. There's a
demand.
demand for
Fucking expensive.
organs.
I'd sell an organ.
Would you? Which organ?
Ones that you don't need. The one
kidney.
Kidney?
Maybe the appendix.
Although I
What
might
about-
have a.
Who the fuck needs
Yo,
an
yo, yo, how
appendix
about
replacement?
this?
Oh,
One of your
well, you
organs
don't need
that
it.
you do need, and you have to pick to have it be fucked.
Yeah, but like, could you live without it?
No, how
Yeah.
about this? Like, it's not
a
like
fake-
no.
It doesn't matter if you just like. I don't
What if
know.
someone-
if one of your
Your
organs
working
got
balls.
fucked and you got to choose which one it is.
How much money would it need for you to
Yeah, but what-
sell
that's
your working
terrible.
balls
But
to
will
somebody?
you'll die
Yeah.
either way without like you
No.
need most of them.
Not all
Yeah, I
of
know,
them.
but like,
Like-
would you rather have fucked lungs, fucked heart, fucked stomach?
I guess I'll go like one lung, cause then can you still
A
breathe with
collapsed
one
lung?
lung? Can you still breathe with one lung?
I would
You
go
can't.
with
A
a
lot.
fucking.
Or I'll just take one of my eyeballs. I
I'd
could
get a
go with
damaged
one eyeball.
brain.
Oh yeah, it's
Damaged
damaged.
brain,
Oh,
so I'm
so-
unaware of the
so you're a
situation.
dummy?
to begin with. Yes.
Take like
Just blissfully unaware.
No, I'd give my hearing. I'd be like.
So
take
you're like,
my
Fuck
hearing.
that.
Jack Nicholson after you got a lobotomy and one cuckoo's over
Yes.
and then a big
One
Indian
cuckoo.
man will,
One cuckoo
and then
flew
a
over.
large Native
Throw you out a
American man
window.
will smother you with a pillow and then break out of the prison.
Fun movie.
It's been a long
Remember
time
that
since
song
I've seen
from the beginning? It's
Yeah,
like
of course.
a weird Indian song.
Yeah. Like that It's Always Sunny episode.
Yeah, that he was.
It's a
Danny
play on
DeVito
that.
was in
It
it.
is, yeah.
He was in the original one.
What?
He was,
Yeah,
yeah.
he was. He
When?
played one of the psycho fucks.
Of course.
He wasn't. He was just a little goofy.
Yeah, but he was one of them
Well-
psycho boys.
You obviously didn't get the theme of that book and movie. They're just a little odd. They're not. They're kind of normal. Some of them.
Yeah, yeah.
They're just crazy.
I mean, what the fuck isn't what's his face? Jack Nicholson's character basically just a sociopath, and that's it.
Yeah, like he's not even like.
He's
that.
not a sociopath. He's just kind of like a average criminal who thought like it'd be an easy way out to take a insanity plea over.
What do you
a-
do if you're a sociopath? Do you go to get meds for that? Do you take sociopath meds?
No, you just lie and steal and
Yeah.
harm people without
Go to your therapist.
Without having any like.
what's that
Empathy.
word?
Empathy.
Empathy
Yeah,
or
empathy.
Morality.
morality, yeah.
I've known quite a few sociopaths in my time.
Yeah.
Like Asa.
Like Asa.
Yeah.
Good. You want to get? that was a good
That's-
transition.
Yeah,
Man.
I'll
Did,
fucking talk about that.
We
Was
we
that
talked
in the
about.
lost tapes?
Yeah, we
Mhm.
talked about him in the lost tapes.
It's okay.
Really?
We've had
But,
practice now.
Should we
can
start
nail it.
with
yeah.
background on Asa?
Yeah,
and then
sure.
work into like the madness that he became.
Right. So Mitchell, Tim, you guys went to elementary school together, and you knew this kid back then, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was always just like
He was a bully boy.
a bully character. Yeah.
He would push me in recess, and he kept pushing me. Then I pushed him back, and then he stopped because that's what you got to do. You got to push back against the bullies, and then they respect you, kind of.
Right.
Okay, Tim. So basically,
Yeah. Well, he
that-
pushed me. He was kind of.
he was just like a huge piece of shit.
He didn't be. He misbehaved in class a lot.
really
From
like
the classes I remember him.
violent tendencies. Like
Violent. I mean, he never
I
like
know.
beat the shit out of anyone.
no,
did he?
but like
tried?
he would like hurt people for fun.
Yeah,
That's
no.
what I'm saying.
This kid
like,
would chase me around a basement with a fucking hammer
Oh,
and just laugh.
would he ever actually hit you?
He did once.
On where?
I fucking remember like my leg.
Oh, and did it hurt?
Yes. He was a bigger boy than me at the time.
Bigger boy.
Bigger boy.
Yeah, Issa was a
Was
tall
this
kid.
before you had the goatee, so you didn't have the power?
I was a little baby boy. Yes, I
The
didn't
power.
have the
Let's
if you
rewind.
haven't
word.
noticed,
no intimidation
I have a
factor.
goatee, so I have the power over you.
Yes.
But yeah, so basically, like, as time went on, Asa just got crazier and crazier, and then
Started
there's
getting into drugs.
yeah, he started to get into drugs, and he was like the biggest fucking drug fiend. Like, he would do anything that he
He
found out
discovered,
could get him high.
He did discover the Silk Roads out of like anyone in
Yeah,
our
he
area
did.
the very first time.
He was the first person to ever tell like
Yeah,
anyone.
If
I
you
know
remember,
about it.
Silk
was-
Road's the drug
the like
marketplace.
He was the kid
drug
that would go on all
marketplace.
those fucking drug forums and like 4chan and just find out about crazy ways to get high. Like he would buy inhalers and like smash them open and eat
No.
this little fluff ball in them and trip balls.
He would eat a fluff ball and an inhaler.
Yeah, it was like
Whoa.
a
Dude,
cotton
he would do
ball.
all sorts
Okay.
of stuff. He would
Yeah.
like huff gasoline.
Mhm.
Huff paint.
He would take like
Computer duster.
Benadryl,
Bro, he
computer
ordered
duster.
he ordered a lethal amount of DMT at the age of 16.
I didn't know that DMT is lethal if
I
you
don't
take
think
enough.
it is.
It can kill
lethal.
you. I'm pretty sure you can
I
OD.
think it probably.
I think you'd have to take like a ridiculous amount. I don't think he.
I think you would stop moving. You wouldn't be able to bring a pipe to your lips if you had enough DMT to hurt yourself.
Probably.
It would be more like you take so much at one time that you would just go unconscious, I guess. Or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah.
Anyways, this crazy fuck.
This crazy fuck. Should we fast forward to high school?
Yeah. After high school, he moved away, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then one of the summers, he just started to hit all of
No,
us
this
up.
is like late high school.
Yeah, he would.
Yeah.
He hit all of us up, and he was talking these like crazy shit about how
May
he
I
was a
have
drug
some?
kingpin. Do you remember this?
Yes. He would hit up kids at our fucking high school and pretend like he was fucking Walter White, and he's like, "Yeah, dude, I sell meth in San Diego. I take
Just give me some on the finger.
fucking chapstick fiend over here."
I'm just not
It's
interested
not
because
coming
we
off
talked
clean.
about this before.
It's
I feel
hard.
like it's not gonna be as good.
Well,
You know?
there's the stories.
It can't-
There's
it
the
was too
detailed
hard.
stories.
Oh.
So
You
yeah,
son of a
no, he
whore.
just thought he was a kingpin. He was like, "Yeah, I take cough syrup every day. I fucking trip on these niggas." And he started like a YouTube channel where he would
Oh,
post
I remember
videos
that.
of
Are any of these
himself. They're gone.
They're gone.
Oh,
Yeah, away
those
from the
would've been some
internet.
great
I
videos.
know. Yeah,
Fuck.
he got rid of them. But like, yeah, he would just like he wore these stupid ass big goggles.
Like Willy Wonka.
Yeah, and
I recently realized that's Willy Wanker.
Willy
He's
Wanker?
Willy Wonka.
Willy Wanka.
I realized that when
Gene
someone said
Wilder
What the
died.
fuck?
it. Right? Am
He's
I?
dead, man?
Gene Wilder's.
I
Sorry,
suppose that
sorry,
makes sense.
sorry,
No,
what were you
you're fine,
saying?
you're fine. Yeah, no, he just fucking all of a sudden was all over social media and YouTube talking shit about our fucking squad.
He was starting shit with like kids we went to high school with, telling him he was gonna come to our town and like fight them and kill them and stuff.
Right.
He was offering to like pay other kids we went to high school with like ridiculous sums of money to beat the shit out of other kids he was starting shit with.
Yeah, and he originally moved out to San Diego because he fucking
Rehab, right?
well, no, he got expelled. He covered it up as like military school or whatever. But yeah, he was an expelled boy because he told a girl to kill herself.
So basically, it was all leading up to about last year.
Yeah.
He attempted to murder his girlfriend whilst on drugs.
PCP.
He was-
He's on
PCP.
a
Oh,
crazy
He
PCP.
claimed that he
Bender.
thought she was the devil, and he nearly strangled her to death. And now that boy is in prison for about 7 years.
That's a prison boy.
That's about what happened with Asa.
Should we put up a picture of Asa?
I don't know.
I've
mugshot?
never even seen one. I'd like to.
Just
I
look
don't
up
give a
Asa
fuck,
Stover if you want to look him
We'll
up.
just like put up his
You
mugshot.
think he's on the internet?
Yeah, no,
Oh, yeah,
well,
yeah.
no. There's articles about
Yeah,
him
that's what I'm saying.
almost killing a girl,
He resisted. He
Yeah.
called the police after he thought she was dead.
and then resisted.
And then he resisted when they
'Cause-
came because he was
Yeah.
My
probably
mind called the police
Work
on
is
me.
not done.
Oh, the mind police are here.
The death rises.
Jump me.
He said he thought he killed her. Like,
yeah, he told the
choked her
police
out.
he thought she was dead.
Yeah,
Well, that's Asa.
it took 7 officers to arrest him.
Of course, he had
they
the
used
strength
don't
of the devil
feel
in him.
Strength of the
Have
devil.
you ever seen the videos where people fight against cops on PCP?
It's fun. They're
They
naked
get-
a lot of the
they-
time.
Yo, they're naked most of the time.
Yeah.
They get shot with like 5 tasers.
A lot of times
shit
they
gets
just
involved.
keep fighting.
Is that what County 2012 guy was on? Was it PCP?
No, I think
What
he
was
faked
it?
that. He was on nothing.
Really?
Oh, he
Yeah.
just had a mental
He
breakdown.
needed to have a reason
Oh.
to get out of everyone's life.
Oh, okay.
What
I
happened?
think.
They
That's
that
my
was a
theory.
scam.
Yeah.
You
That was a
remember
major
County
scam.
2012
That
guy?
dude made 90 million or something, I
Wait,
think.
what? I remember what it was, kind of.
It got like
Like
hundreds
100
of millions of views.
Mm-hmm.
Wasn't it about like some guy who was kidnapping
Joseph
kids?
Kony.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was a real person, but apparently he's
Thought he had
not been.
dead.
I have a cousin who like worked in Africa for a little bit, and I asked him like this was back in like 2012 when that show was happening. I asked him if it was bullshit, cause I was like having my suspicions at the time, and I was hearing shit, and he's like, yeah, Cody was a real guy, but people hadn't like heard of him in like years, so
Huh.
it's kind of bullshit. It was a scam. It was a fake charity, and where that took most of the profits, which
There's a
unfortunately
documentary that
a lot
fooled
of
everybody.
charities do take
Yeah,
up
that
a
blew
lot
the
of profits.
Fuck up.
Yeah,
That's,
it got like
stupid big.
hundreds of millions of views.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, on my phone.
So yeah, there was like this 30-minute video, and it was just compelling enough for everyone to donate. I think he was
You
dead.
boys probably know.
I think Coney had been
You
dead.
boys probably have seen
No,
it.
he was still alive.
Really? I
Yeah.
heard
Are
a
they
thing
just
that he
people
hasn't even
just
been
like-
alive for a while.
Really?
And
Yeah.
they just
I don't know.
Yeah, my cousin was saying like they speculated that he's just
not even
dead.
around.
Yeah,
Huh.
He was real though.
he was a real boy, but
No,
they
no
used
little
it as a
boys saw
front
money.
to embezzle funds.
Nobody got freed.
We take your children.
We take your children.
So many girls.
Shoot guns.
So many.
We blow up your mother because she's a Protestant, dirty Protestant pig. Your mother. She doesn't believe the Pope. She doesn't listen to the word of the Pope. So I Irish curb bomb her.
True word of God.
The true word of God. The Catholics are the true word of God, not the Jews, not the Church of
Whoa.
England, not the
The
Lutherans.
Jews are not the enemy.
The Jews are the enemy.
They killed Christ.
They killed Christ.
Oh my god.
The Pope is the last bastion against the Jews.
What if
And
it's
the
not doing
Catholics.
it?
Oh, is this not? It's still going. It's still going.
Yeah.
Jesus,
Woo-wee.
the computer locked on us. That was
Scary.
sketchy.
I mean,
Um,
it's still recording when it's like not.
Hope so.
Oh,
Well,
fucking-
apparently.
We'll see
Looks
when
like it
we're done.
is. Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah.
I was trying to just think of some filthy topics to bring up, and
Yeah.
I remembered the most random thing. I don't know if I sent this to you guys. It might have been before you were on Instagram, Tim, but it was this Instagram ad I saw probably about a year ago for literally piss. It
Oh.
was like you bought. It was like
P.
they were like advertising it as
Was it like as like
as
a
that's
sexual
what-
thing?
that's what I was trying to
That's the
figure
only
out.
thing.
or like
They
for
were-
like
okay,
New World, New
They were
Medicine.
advertising it as like the something gold. It was like 100%
What
sterile
the
piss.
fuck?
100%
God.
sterile urine. That's
Well,
what
yeah.
it said.
Wait, was this an advertised like
It's for drug tests.
this? Yeah,
Yeah, but I was trying to figure out, is it for
because
drug
you
tests?
have like a lot of weed shit, so and they personalize
God,
ads.
No, but I was trying to figure out, is it for drug tests or is it like a kink thing?
100%.
It must be drug tests. Someone.
Wait, so was this
Is
an
using it
ad
for
like
that,
on a
though.
page or like an ad you just
No,
see on
it was
Instagram?
like a random ad on Instagram.
Yeah, that's because you look up a lot of weed shit, and
That's funny as
I
fuck.
get those.
that's definitely why.
I was like, who's out here just
Yeah.
trying to sell piss?
It's just clean piss for drug test. Drug test P.
That's smart.
Golden shower.
Yeah, I've gotten out of drug tests simply just by adding water to the piss. It's
I've
so
never done
easy.
drug tests because
I've never taken
my
one.
parents aren't fucking Nazis.
Oh, is that
Your
what it
parents
is,
gave you
Tim?
one?
Yeah, no, my mom was like my mom was like super against me
Oh
smoking
my
pot in high school,
God.
which is super hypocritical in retrospect because my mom and dad still smoke weed. My dad
Fuck
pretty
off.
much. My dad on the weekly, my mom on the monthly.
If you do that, you're trash.
Yeah,
That's
I know.
so ugly.
I mean,
you can't do it, but
We can.
do as I say, not as I do.
right. I mean, there's always
son
the
of a
argument that it
hoe.
halts brain development or whatever,
And
but
it probably does.
Yeah.
probably
probably
does.
And alcohol before
Shit, I was
the age of
already a mature
25.
kid at that age, though. So
Yeah.
How do you know? How do you know you're mature now? Because you have a goatee now.
yeah,
You
that's
think
what it is.
you're a
Yeah.
goatee boy.
I got goatee and like
You think
3
you're better
hairs
than
on my
me?
testicles.
You got 3 hairs
I have one.
Mhm.
on your chest. You got one testy chest.
Yes.
Hairy.
His
Hairy
name is
boy.
Clark.
Clark
There was one incident
and
where
Lewis.
my drug path kind of took a screeching halt. You want to talk about that?
We quit weed. That's about it.
Well, no, not that. The fucking RCs.
Oh, the Christian.
Oh yeah, sure.
It's a good story.
I mean,
It's a
Yeah.
good story. I've told it before, but not on the podcast. So, sophomore year, me and my good friend Christian wanted to try LSD, and he bought it from this sketchy Hispanic dude. And
Yo, why he's
Oh.
gotta be Hispanic?
Oh.
You racist
Well,
dog?
they're
he
all
can't just
sketchy.
be a sketchy
I
dude.
Yeah, why
guess.
can't he just be?
He's a
Yes. Why you gotta
sketchy-
mention his race, dude?
Okay,
what does his race have to
fine.
do with
'Cause
anything?
maybe
you
they
fucking
came from. Maybe the
racist?
tablets came from Mexico. Maybe they're filthy like bush tablets.
For filthy, dirty Mexican.
Some cartel cooked it up. Some
Sinaloa cartel. We
Sinaloa.
cut off your
well,
fucking
it
head.
wasn't
some
acid,
Zetas
but I'm
fucking
getting to
cooked it
that.
up.
So, my buddy comes by my house on Sunday, and he's like, "Yo, I got the shit." And I'm like, "Okay, cool. That's cool. Let's do it some other time." And he's like, "No, we're doing this right now." I'm like, "What the fuck?" So me and him decided to take the drugs and walk.
Wasn't
a
this on
good-
a school night too?
Yeah, it was a Sunday night. We decided to walk 3 miles to our friend's house, and on the way, he turns to me and he's just like, "Dude, does this taste like bitter to you?" I'm like, "Yeah, it kind of does." He's like, "Bro, acid isn't supposed to taste like anything." So we call up our buddy and he's basically just like, "Yeah, that's a research chemical. You're fucked." And later that day,
Wait, who said that it was a research chemical?
that was actually Huff.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was Huff. He was like, "Yeah, dude, that's an RC. Don't fuck with that. Spit it
But
out
it
right
was
now."
too late though.
Yeah, he basically talked me into keeping it in my mouth. He's just like, "Nah, dude, we've come this far.
Okay.
We're gonna trip."
Do you think if you had spit it out at that point, it would have the effects would have been drastically less? Like
Maybe. I mean, it was already in our mouths for like a good fucking 30 minutes at
okay,
that
it
point.
probably dissolved mostly at that point.
Yeah. So we get to our buddy's house and he's playing Skyrim in the basement. And I look
Is that
at
Advil?
So,
With a, take this. Yes, Advil.
you'll get an
Aleve.
erection. Oh.
Aleve.
Mm.
If you have an erection lasting for 4 hours or longer,
Oh.
contact
the
your doctor.
dangus with it.
You can brangus. But anyways,
Yes, so my buddy's playing Skyrim, and I look at the TV, and it's literally just like white, like a white blur. Like my brain
oh, you
couldn't
can't see
comprehend any of
anything.
it.
On the,
Yeah, my brain was just
was that the first like visual?
basically. We thought the trees were moving funny beforehand,
Okay.
but yeah, my brain
That's
just
usually like a placebo thing. It's like, does everything look kind of weird?
yeah.
I think it does. And then all of a sudden, everything's like really weird, and you're like, okay, yeah, no, that's it.
Yeah,
right there.
exactly.
It's not what I thought that other stuff was.
Yeah. So later that day, we were just tripping monkey dick, and like I thought the universe was about to explode, and I had this voice in my head telling me that everything, all matter in the universe, is made up of evil. And
Oh,
like every atom
Jesus
and
Christ.
cell of existence is evil.
Evil.
Yeah, and it's
It
just
is of
spreading,
sin, born of
infinitely
sin.
spreading. But now it will be defeated. And I thought, like, my buddy was cooking a pizza in the oven, and it was burning. So there was smoke in the room, and I'm just like, dude, it's melting. We're melting right
The
now.
universe is
It's about
melting.
to
You can save it. You
explode.
just gotta kill your friend. Just gotta kill him.
You
He's the
gotta-
devil. Just gotta kill your friend.
Basically,
Bring the light back.
Gotta stab your
So
friend.
I got these
Absolve them of sin.
I got what looked like bubbles in the forefront of my vision, and all of a sudden they like popped and expanded, and I got this really distinct popping sound in my head, and then like like it was starting to inflate again, and it just kept popping and popping and popping until they were rapid and they
It
took
was
out my
matter
whole vision.
exploding. The evil
Uh-huh.
matter.
Yes, exactly. The universe was exploding before me, and somehow I came down from that trip, but I was still just like fucked up. Mitchell, what was I saying all day? I remember you guys.
Everything's
stopped by.
gonna be okay.
Yeah.
You're kind of freaking me out because I knew you were tripping, And then you just like were just kept repeating that to yourself.
Oh my
Everything's
God.
gonna be okay. Everything is gonna be okay.
Yeah,
And
because
I
I
was
thought
just
the
like-
universe was exploding.
I was just like, Liam, are you okay? And you're just like, everything's gonna be okay.
Yeah, so
You're saying it in a trance-like state almost.
yeah, I remember it was like my mantra, just repeating it to myself, like, fuck this shit, I'm gonna come down.
Yep.
As I was coming down, my buddy sits down next to me and he's like, yo, dude, when you want to go home, bro? And I'm like, I don't know, maybe like 7:30, and he's like, bro, for sure. Dude, it's only 6, dog. There's so much time.
Time.
Yeah, exactly.
Time.
And I'm just like, yeah, dude, there's so much time, bro. And then we just kind of sat there and giggled, and then we turned to each other and fist bumped.
This was the tripping boy, right?
Yes, this is
Christian?
the other tripping boy,
Okay.
Christian. And we turned back to each other and we're like, dude, there's so much time, bro. There's so much time. And then we fist bump again and we start laughing. And then we fist bump. And then we fist bump. And then we fist bump. And we're just laughing uncontrollably.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
So
So
insanity.
insanity.
Insanity is happening.
And then
Insane
fucking...
in the memory.
I don't know what I did, but I must have like turned the dials on his trip from like a 3 to a fucking 11. Because out of nowhere, he started like, as we were fist bumping, he started rapid fire punching my fist.
Oh, so like aggressively?
Aggressively. Just
Oh.
like, fuck you, dude! There's so much time, dude!
Well, while saying that?
Yes,
Oh, jeez,
yes.
that's scary.
I know, and then I was just like, bro, stop! And he jumped up on the table in front of us and like kind of crouched over, like in a swoop, like he was in Assassin's Creed, and he started screaming gibberish.
Oh God.
And it had become clear to
So
everybody
he was-
in the room that we
He
had
was
lost him.
articulate though, like a minute before.
Yes.
It's like, when do you want to go home?
Yes. Exactly.
We just went to the
He
shadow
contracted.
realm.
He went to the shadow realm.
Went to the sunken
and
place right in front of
he
you guys.
contracted the devil's rabies.
Just his
He was
brain
absolved of
disintegrated,
sin.
dog. He was
Oh.
scrambled.
He was washed in sin.
Yep. So then he ran into the kitchen, ripped part of the stove off, like a metal, like, I don't know, stick, and he was like using it as a sword, swinging at us.
Oh God.
Then he picked up a piece of pizza fresh out of the oven, squeezed
The
it in
burnt
his
one?
hand, yes, screamed, and then threw it in our other buddy's face.
Wait, whose face did he throw?
Quentin.
Oh,
Yeah.
Quentin.
You like crushed it?
Like crushed it.
From show my might,
Yeah,
I'll
then,
absolve you of sin.
yeah.
Then
I'll
he
show
ran
you.
out the front door and hopped on our buddy's car, and the car alarm went off. And this was before my buddy could even drive. Like, he just had the car lined up for himself. So he didn't have the keys.
Oh,
He
it just
couldn't-
went off.
Yeah, it just went off. So he had to literally, like, open the hood and, like, unplug the battery. It was, like, a 20-minute process. And this is in a nice, tight suburban neighborhood. So
Oh,
people
yeah.
are seeing this small Filipino man jumping on top of a car in a driveway, screaming.
Were you guys trying to get him inside?
Yes,
What was
we
going
were.
through? Because you're still tripping at this point. What was going through your head?
I was just like, this is fucked. I'm not exactly sure what's going on right now, but this is fucked.
It kind of like got you like out of your head.
Yeah, it did. Like, I was still like super fucked up and cloudy and scrambled in the head, but it's not like I was, envisioning
Yeah.
the
I
universe.
just realized you weren't as fucked up as he was.
Well, shit, man, we took the same amount, but at the same time,
His brain did
sketchy
different shit
drugs.
with it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, we finally got him inside.
Do you think if you hadn't have done that bout of insanity, he would have been all right?
Fuck, man, I don't know. Either way, we would have gone home and done some retarded shit, because I went home and did some retarded shit.
Yeah.
What did you do?
Anyways, continue.
So we got him inside, but he started breaking more shit. And our other buddy got so fed up that he was just like, Christian, get out.
The house owner.
Yes.
Right?
And he opens his patio door. And that was the biggest mistake of the entire day, because
Oh,
he
yes.
ran out the back door
Yep.
and started running on other people's patios,
God.
Oh.
knocking over pot plants,
Oh.
screaming, just like absolute nonsense. I remember I was just
Was
watching him.
he in a rage or like a like kind of like happy like ha ha?
It's
Or
kinda-
was it like a rage?
It was an
like
uncontrollable rage. Just
Okay.
like,
Oh God.
fuck. Yeah, exactly.
like
Like Godzilla
Like a-
attacking
God-
skyscrapers.
Like the fucking Hulk, dude.
Hulk smash.
Less
I
articulate than
vividly
that.
remember this fucking dude opened his window and stuck his head out, and he's like, "Sir, are you all right?" And my buddy looks at him and just goes, "Ah!" and continues to run. Like, stops in his tracks, looks at him, takes a second.
You guys, you guys are chasing him?
No, we were just, like, standing back because we were just like, dude, he's gonna get arrested. This is inevitable.
Oh, so you were just watching from the patio?
Yeah, we felt helpless at the time.
You didn't want to attempt to tackle him? How many were
I
with you
chased
boys?
after him for a minute.
How many boys were there?
There were 3 of us.
Only 3?
Yeah, and the tripping boy. Yeah.
Oh, okay, so it's just you, Quentin, Eric, and the tripping boy.
Yes.
Okay, I thought there was more, so that's... Oh, wow, that's
Nope.
not...
Yeah.
I don't know if all 3 of you could have taken him down. He's a big boy.
He's a thick-ass boy,
He's a
bro.
thick boy. He probably would have hurt you guys.
Yes. Which is a good segue because we decided we had to just get out of there. Like, Quentin was like, dude, I'm calling my dad. And I was like, well, bro, I have like an hour walk home. Can I get a ride with you? And we walked all the way to a train station, which was like, I don't know, about a mile away to get picked up. And when we get there, we see like 6 squad cars go by. There's a helicopter. Yeah.
A helicopter.
Helicopter.
Oh, crazed man. Run amok in
suburbia.
In suburban.
White picket fence. So
Suburban.
I've been told there's a video, which I have not seen, where eventually my buddy was just laying down in somebody's backyard. A cop approaches him and he's like, "Hey man, are you alright?" And then he got up and started running.
Oh.
So, like, something, I don't know.
From cops.
I don't know exactly how many cops, but they chased him and they got him on the ground. And this kid is such a big-ass kid that at 16, he broke a cop's knee.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Was it actually broken or was it kind of they sprained it?
I'm pretty sure he broke it. That's what I heard. So, yeah, they tased him almost to death and sent him to the hospital.
You know, almost to death?
Mm-hmm.
You know? For
when was this?
Yeah, because he was unresponsive under John Doe when they brought him in.
Under John? What's John Doe?
John Doe, it's like when they don't know your identity.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
So till he passed out.
Mm-hmm. Tased him
and he didn't recollect any of this?
He initially said he didn't, but in recent years he's been like, yeah, no, I kind of remember it. I thought I was in a dream. I thought I was playing Assassin's Creed.
Oh, the coins in this pot? Yeah,
no. Basically.
Oh, must assassinate this boy.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah.
What retarded shit did you do when you went home?
Oh, well, my mom could immediately tell I was on some shit.
Uh-huh.
Because I was just like, "Hi, Mom. My name is Liam."
Hi. Hello, mother, parental guidance figure. My son Liam. How are you this evening?
Close her backwards.
I am up to nothing but good doings.
Nothing but good doings. I had a wonderful time at my friend's place of residence, and I am feeling quite tired. For I have a lot of homework to do.
That would not have flown, because she sat me down and she was just like, "What are you on?" And I'm like, "I don't know what you're talking about." I'm fine. And she's like, "What did you do this morning?" And I'm like, I went driving with Dad." And she's like, "Right, where did you drive to?" I'm like, She's like, "No, you're on some shit." So, yeah.
Did you tell her what it was?
Eventually, because my Christian's brother and sister came to our door and was like, "Hey, where is he?"
Oh.
And I was just like, I thought he was walking home.
Know.
I didn't even know what had happened.
Can you imagine if your child comes home and acts like that?
Oh, yeah, it was fucked.
Just don't have any whites anymore. Your eyes are all black like a demon.
Were they were probably...
Hi, Mom!
Yeah, they probably were.
Mother.
So, yeah, then we got the call that he was in the hospital and he almost overdosed.
Was like physically or just mentally? He mentally overdosed. Obviously.
Physically. 25 can't kill you.
It can.
People overdose on it thinking it's
now. How come you're a smaller boy, like by weight?
Yeah.
How come it didn't had a different effect on you?
I'm honestly not sure. I'm sure the tasing had something to do with it.
Yeah, they're probably like.
When did this happen?
It.
Yeah.
All this go down?
Like sophomore year.
Damn.
We were like 15, 16.
Yeah, 16-year-old boys. That's why you probably shouldn't take psychedelics before you're 18.
Yeah, for real though. Or jank ass psychedelics that you don't know anything
at least
about.
no. It's kids before you try psychedelics. Make sure it's good shit. Otherwise, you gonna go insane.
Moral of the story: buy good drugs.
Kids just
Buy
say no to
kits.
bad shit.
Don't say no to drugs. Say no to bad drugs.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it was a fucked up time. I was on parental lockdown for a good 6 months after that.
Oh, really?
Why would they respond like that?
I don't know, man.
Oh, that's
Fucking-
why you drug test your kid, because they come in and looking at you like that.
Yes. That
I see
I
the
almost
logic
get it,
now,
but
yeah.
I don't, because that's you can't. You take some shit away. I think you turn off the Wi-Fi.
Turn off them.
Yeah.
Take that Xbox even away. Take your iPad Touch.
You just tell them don't put weird
take away
chemicals
the Game
in
Boy
your shit.
Color. Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm penetrating.
Bad times. Bad time, boys.
Bad time.
And this made you quit weed.
No, I quit weed because Mitchell here gave me too big of a dab and I projectile vomited about 6 feet.
I
remember
did not
that.
witness
Yes.
this.
I
But
don't-
Oh,
no, me neither.
it was a good one.
It was a bad one, dude.
it was a bad boy.
Thought I was on the verge of death.
Was that in a lost tape as well? That whole
think
story.
so.
It
Probably.
was.
Probably
Yeah.
was.
I feel like
we
we
shouldn't.
talked about it.
Yeah, we shouldn't rehash now.
Yeah,
that
it's not
fuck
as
no.
good.
The only thing that was in a lost tape worth rehashing is
Was,
Sean's
Sean's
love
incident?
story.
Oh, God.
Sean's love life.
Sean was hoping that we would forget.
No, quick, literally, anything else? I'm trying to think.
So you went on a date recently, right?
Not recently anymore.
Yeah, this is a month ago
Like a
now.
month ago.
This was a while ago. Because the
Yeah,
recording
it
was away. It was fresh then.
It was.
Yeah.
Oh, this
I
Ah.
feel like we should rehash
is
it,
a
though.
beautiful
No?
story.
I don't even know
It's-
where to start.
Alright, so
Just- I don't
this
wanna.
girl you met on a dating app who was quite attractive.
Yeah.
You went on a date.
Slash ratchet, but
Slash
you know.
ratchet.
You said
Yes.
ratchet.
I talked to her for a while first, so this
How
is
long?
why it was weird.
How
Mm.
long?
Like a week.
I believe she was younger, right?
Yeah.
Considerably.
She's about to turn 19.
Oh, I mean that's not too bad.
That's
Mm.
still
2
way too
years.
young. I don't fuck with under 20.
Yeah,
Really?
the maturity
This-
gap
this
is
was an
real.
exception.
But it's
yeah.
because she was that attractive.
Dude, when they're
Yeah,
immature,
she's fucking hot.
What if
when
she
they're
was
immature,
only
they're
trying to
immature.
get to you to buy beer? Were you 21 by the time?
Yeah.
What if she was? Because it didn't go well, right?
Well, the alcohol had nothing to do with it.
Oh.
I still don't know what it had to do with it. I must have just said something.
did she lick your wiener?
No.
Did you say like a very out of taste joke?
I
Like
don't know.
We
I don't
make
think
on
so.
these podcasts.
So yeah, this girl turned quite sour on you.
We'd have to start at the beginning. Yeah, so I was going on a planned several part date. It would have been we were gonna go to a movie and then go to play mini golf and then we're gonna get food. Maybe
and then go
different
for a
orders.
suck behind the
Yes.
the movie
Then
theater.
we go to
from
some
A
dumpster
little bit of a
behind-
dumpster.
and
A
then-
Wendy's
and
dumpster.
she would fuck my butt.
From the
Yeah.
oh yeah, she would penetrate. She would
Yeah.
finger your prostate while you jerk off.
Yeah. No.
No?
That'd be ridiculous.
Apparently that produces many sperms.
Oh.
Probably.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You never heard of that?
The male
No.
G spot.
Milking
I
a
heard that.
I
prostate.
have to be right back.
I heard the
You have to be right back. You have
I
to do
gotta
some
go to the bathroom.
research.
No, I gotta take a shit for 20 minutes.
Oh my god.
Okay, no, so, oh god.
It would have
and-
ended up in a Wendy's dumpster.
No, so it was gonna be a several part date, and we went to the movie first.
What
'cause
time was
times. It had to be 3 p.m.
Oh, so it was like it wasn't even a
Oh.
It was
nighttime.
gonna be nope,
Yeah,
and then
the time.
it was gonna end at dinner time. We're gonna get dinner, and then go mini golfing after that.
And then go for a suck.
But at some point,
An evening
I must
suck.
An evening
yeah, no
suck.
evening.
Num suck your asshole.
Suck.
She will num suck
Brenda,
your.
suck to me.
She will num suck your
No.
arsehole.
So at some point between
Rim
walking
job.
to the car, we walked to the car in a mall, just walked around for like 5 minutes to the movie place, and at some point I must have
Something
said something
happened.
that she didn't like.
Like,
But
"Oh,
I didn't
yeah,
notice because she just kind
I'm
of
part
turned on
Mexican.
me.
Oh, I'd only date whites.
Maybe that could have been it. I
Was
think we
she
talked-
white?
No, she was like
Mixed.
a bunch of European shit.
So she was
Mudblood.
white
Almost as
then,
tan
yeah.
as me though. I don't know. It's confusing.
Oh, so maybe like a.
Italian.
filthy.
Maybe
wop,
she
yeah.
found out that you're part Irish
Guinea?
and mixing guineas don't mix.
No, so that's why it was weird because we talked about a bunch of shit way before this. Got all this. I feel like there's nothing surprising, but at some point, she just turned on me. She stopped being a
Responding.
normal person. Yeah, and then we sat down for the movie.
Did she start going on her phone like?
Well, no, she
Well-
wasn't going on it. Her phone was getting hit the fuck up though. So
Oh, so
she-
Maybe she's like, oh, this other boy's hit me up. I'm just gonna.
No, this started happening
Act-
after.
Okay, after.
I don't know though. So the movie goes on like 45 minutes. It was Crazy Rich Asians.
Do you know what? Do you know what I think it is?
What?
Why her phone was getting hit up?
Huh?
Because her friends found our content and she's like, "Don't stay away from this man."
You know, honestly,
Stay
she
away.
can Google my name. I wonder if it comes up.
I don't think it will. No,
I'd hope not.
I don't think so.
I mean, we mentioned your name in podcast, but
yeah, but I mean,
not in text form.
So whatever happens, I'm like a third of the way into this movie. I'm thinking she's being mean.
Was
like
it an
this.
enjoyable movie?
It was, but I wasn't thinking about it. I was like,
Why?
I'm signed on for all this future bullshit with her.
What?
If she's gonna be like this.
How was she being mean? Like just dismissive,
Just
just
being
like
really
kinda,
icy. Yeah,
just
yeah.
like
Yeah, just not like responding.
One
or, like,
word answer.
Yeah, not really looking at me. It was weird, and I was like, well, she's gonna be like this for the whole thing, the whole night, the whole whatever future relationship. I'm just gonna
leave.
Control Alt Delete this right now. I'm gonna peace out of this shit. So it's like, hey, babe, I'm gonna go to a concession stand. You want it? I asked her if she wanted something, and if she had wanted something, she would have been double disappointed because I wouldn't have gotten it.
Or you could have. What you should have done, like if she's like, "Hey, yeah, can I get some milk duds?" Be like, "Yes."
I'd be like,
I'll
yeah,
come
sure.
back. Come here you go. Oh, nice meeting you.
I thought about saying, "Hey, see you later," but I was just like,
Oh.
"No, I'm gonna go. I'll be right back."
What if she would just be like, "All right, see ya."
I wonder if she had been like, "Oh, thank
Was
God."
Did you drive her?
No, we
Oh,
just
okay.
met there.
Oh,
I
you
felt
met
like,
there.
I felt
Okay.
like I was skipping school. It was so nice. I was in my car, smoked a little weed before I left.
Oh,
in
you
the-
skipped
in the
school
mall
for
lot.
this day?
No, I felt like I skipped school
Oh.
because I just got out early. I was like, I don't gotta do all that shit.
Yeah.
I'm free. I went
Oh,
home.
after you left the day.
Yeah, I went home.
No homework.
I watched some National Geographic. I think I jerked off and went to sleep or something. It was beautiful.
That is a
jerked off to
peaceful
the
night.
National Geographic, the African tribe women who don't wear.
Oh God.
skirt.
Oh no, I didn't mean
Bra.
I jerked off to National Geographic.
You did?
No, I don't
To
mean
the
that.
elephants.
No, I was
mate.
watching
Mates of the
African animal shit. It's very interesting.
Africa animal shit like fucking.
They got a lot
with,
of different kinds.
Yeah.
No, so I don't know. I felt good about that. I still don't. I don't know.
You didn't feel bad?
No,
No.
I don't like that it happened.
I mean, it wasn't going well.
That wasn't
It was
cool.
just awkward.
Yeah.
Also, I don't know how fucking long it took her to figure it out. I had like a half-hour ride home. I don't know.
She never hit you up?
Nope.
Oof.
I didn't.
So you probably could have been like, yeah, I'm gonna get out of here. I can tell this ain't going too well.
I
She's
should have
like,
just.
All right.
In hindsight, I should have messaged her and said like, if you didn't get the message by now, you should probably block me and all this shit. But I didn't. I just left her.
How long were you talking to her beforehand?
Like a week.
Okay.
The whole last week.
Yeah.
Ouch.
Week
I've never
wasted.
done that before.
And,
Whoops.
Scumboy.
Oops, boy.
No regrets.
No regrets.
No records.
If you
Or
have
just-
any advice on what I should have done, don't leave in the comments
Should
and
have
hang
been
yourself.
like-
Yeah, I don't
There you
care.
go, bitch. Toss them milk duds in your face.
Put it in the fire. I don't know.
Put it in the fire.
So, oh well. That's
Are you
all I have
sad
to say
you
about
didn't
that.
finish Crazy Rich
You
Asians
know what?
though?
No,
I hear
I'm
it's
sad
supposed
I
to be
didn't
good.
get her back to my house. Jesus
Oh,
Christ.
get a good suck in.
Fuck, you should have seen it.
Oh, her?
It,
Or-
her,
I'm
God.
kidding.
Is that how much you
I'm
Jesus.
kidding. I don't
respect
think
her?
like that. I'm
No.
kidding. Oh God.
Piece of meat.
No.
You should have seen.
You should have
No,
seen
I-
that piece of meat on her.
I wish she was a
rear
normal
end.
human. Damn it.
Yeah.
That's my feeling. Is
What if-
fuck.
What if you got a good
Well-
suck in? Would you be satisfied with the date?
No, I didn't even expect anything actually after that. I expected to just have more dates and be a person.
Yeah.
No.
Mm.
Oh well.
Oh well.
What if she was like,
Ice cold.
Sean, you want an evening suck?
If she
On
said
ice
that, I would've
evening
been
suck.
Like, no man.
Except you.
No, that's
she'd
when you
suck your-
bail.
Not if you talk like
What if
that.
she
You're a
sucked your-
ghost. You're a ghost from the 1800s.
Would you accept a room job from her?
What if she?
What if she meant by
I had to think about what that was.
a rim
I was like,
job
yeah,
instead-
no.
if she meant suck by your asshole, not your penis?
You don't suck an asshole.
Well, obviously
jab.
you've never eaten ass.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
I assume more tongue is used than. Like,
No, it's like
you
a
wanna suck
suction
shit out of
cup.
someone's butt.
As would I.
It's like a suction cup.
Oh God.
Would you Turkish
Oh.
car wreck her?
What is
What's
that?
that?
Oh, feel like I shouldn't have said that.
No, what is
no,
it? You have to
you
explain
have
it now.
to
Yes,
explain
you have
this?
to
Yes.
explain it.
All right, from what I've been told, the Turkish car wreck is.
Does it have to do with poo poo?
Yeah.
Oh.
It
Okay,
has to
Oh,
let's
I
do it.
remember that. It's a Turkish train wreck.
Oh.
Yeah.
Is it where you poop in her mouth and then punch it and it comes out her nose
Yeah,
or
so
something?
Oh,
That's very
essentially,
violent.
essentially, you shit
That's
in the woman's
probably
mouth.
that's sexual assault.
It is sexual assault, but and then you hit her in the face until her nose
Oh,
breaks,
Jesus.
and then
Oh, my
poo-poo
God.
comes out her nose.
I feel like that's made up. Has that ever been done
Yeah,
to a
no.
human?
I mean,
That's made up.
that's
it's
horrible.
It's most
Yeah, I
likely
mean, you
made up.
know.
What if some girl made
You
that
did
up
it.
so it's okay? She was like, oh,
She's like,
I'm
I
in the
I want you to do this.
Yeah.
What about the
Please,
Alaskan pipeline?
Shit in my mouth. Is
God,
that
what's
where you
that?
freeze a poo in a condom and fuck her with
You know,
it?
actually,
Yes.
I heard
Oh,
that.
God.
That is what it is.
Oh.
How can you like? You just gotta stretch it open and like aim, cause like poo
Stretch
is
one open. I
soft.
stopped thinking about this.
No, the
I mean-
condom, cause you have to shit in a condom. Like how
Yeah,
do you?
that's
How
how
would you do
it.
it?
You
But
gotta,
like you have
guess
to
you would.
aim
You'd have
it.
to
no,
catch
you
it,
gotta
yeah.
take it with your
Poo
hand
is-
and put it in there.
Yeah,
No.
but it depends on how much fiber you have in your diet, cause poo can be really like soft.
If it's soft, you just gotta smush it
Then
in
You gotta
put the
make-
condom on your
You gotta
hand
have a lot of
backwards and grab
fiber.
it.
One, you gotta
Like a
eat a
dog
lot
shit.
of. eat a
Yeah,
lot
you
of
gotta do it like a
greens.
dog shit. Yeah.
No, you have to eat a lot of greens first,
So it's fibrous.
so that it's very like nice dense, so that you can pick it up easily and then put
eat
it.
a lot of granola.
Eat a lot of granola, a lot of fiber, a lot of flaxseed, and some chia
A
seeds.
lot of chia seeds.
A lot of fiber,
A lot
so you
of
can
kale.
so you can
Firm
shit in that nice firm shit you can fuck a girl with.
Oh God.
Wow.
Yeah. You
Wow.
want to move on to something else?
Do we don't only talk about shit fuck on this
Shit?
podcast? Pooping fuck.
What's a sex position where it involves farts? You know,
I
None of
don't-
them. Any of
I
them.
know. I mean,
That's a
there's
thing?
kind of one.
There's probably
there's
all of
kind
them.
of one. The Blumpkin.
oh, well, that's a blowjob on a
Oh, wait, so-
toilet, right?
It's
Yes,
not farts
it's
on your
when you
chest.
it's when you get a blowjob while you're taking a shit specifically.
Oh yeah. Wait, what were you gonna say?
One of them is getting farted. Someone farts on
Fart.
your chest on one of them. And it has to do with the president,
chest.
right?
The
Doesn't it
piss
have to-
tapes?
No, it's like no, it's called like a Andrew Jackson or something.
What the fuck?
Someone farts on your chest. Damn it, I've heard
Where
of
you
one of
like
these.
massacre Indians and then
Or it's like a Jefferson surprise or something.
where you,
I don't
you fuck a
remember.
black
I
girl.
don't remember
Yeah.
what it's called. I think it's an Alaskan pancake or something. Oh, Boston pancake.
Oh God!
You
You
poo-poo on
poop
a
your
girl's-
chest.
You poo poo on her chest and,
And
then
then
you
smack-
flatten it into a pancake.
Oh my God!
Yeah. Yeah. That's the
Call it
only
like
one I
a
remember.
choo choo between two valleys, but in a valley between two mountains where you poo poo in between your boobies, and it's like a choo choo train going like in a valley. I just made that up. You like that?
That's hideous.
This is our podcast, boys. Welcome.
That's
Yo,
what
let's
we
change
contribute.
topic. You
Change
guys have any
topics?
weird dreams ever?
Yeah. Oh, my phone's in the other room, but I used to write a few of my dreams
I've
down.
got a couple written down.
I'll be
I
right
have
back,
this dream.
actually.
Here, I have
I
one.
shit into a condom and fuck my butt with it. I'm gonna freeze it first, though.
Oh yeah. You Alaskan pipelined yourself.
Oh God,
How much would you have to get paid to do that?
like $400.
no, not even thousands, just 400. Enough to pay my,
Like
my
2 weeks
phone
pay,
bill.
yeah, something
Yes,
like
2
that.
weeks pay. I say that's sufficient enough. I have one.
How much?
Once many years ago.
Wait, how much would you what?
Oh, probably like 10,000.
Oh God, that's
I'd have
a
to
real
practice
number?
because I mean, you have to like practice like with putting stuff in your butt first so it doesn't hurt too
Yeah,
much.
I don't think I've had a solid shit in years.
What?
I think I would have
Wait, are you
trouble with
serious?
this challenge.
You haven't had a solid shit in years.
No, that's a joke.
I see your eyes. Those like
I
don't
was
mention
kidding.
don't
So,
mention my health.
I've had some weird dreams lately too. I have this dream. I don't write this down. The only recurring one I've ever had.
I don't have recurring dreams.
Ooh,
I have
no.
recurring themes in my dreams.
Well, that's
Well,
cool. I got.
Is it a
dogs that
scary
attack.
boy?
No. Well, it turns. I'm in a farm
It turns.
property, and then
Oh.
it's like
That's
weird
already
nighttime.
Oh,
It's
that's
like-
scary. That's kind of scary.
But the sky's still orange as fuck. It's
oh,
weird.
so it's almost night.
No, but it's nighttime. But the sky's just orange.
Oh,
And
'cause
then
it's
I
green.
walk to an outhouse and take a shit.
Yeah.
And then when I'm in the outhouse,
Oh no! Something goes through.
a crow flies into the door and its beak sticks through
Oh!
and then it yells at me with the voice of my father.
Oh my
It yells
god!
about how you're not good enough. But my dad doesn't say anything like that. He's very
No.
supportive and appreciative.
Is that like
I thought
subconscious
while I'm
of like?
shitting?
I thought
think
you
your
were just
father
gonna
was
say
on
you
you?
shit in your dream and then you wake up and you
No.
shat your bed.
No, then it
'Cause
sings
that's my-
Blood on the Leaves.
Yeah. Is it?
That's
Or no,
yeah.
not Blood on the Leaves.
I had a dream that I took a shit and I woke up to shit in my underwear, diarrhea.
Oh!
I'm serious.
It's like a wet dream, but with your shit.
With my shit.
Yo,
yes.
can I change subjects for a second? I got a great poo-poo story.
Yeah,
sure.
poop
When I
story.
shat myself
We'll
in
go back
high
to the dream
school.
shit when he comes back.
Yeah. I remember I was in study hall in high school, my like freshman year, and it was in one of those big college classrooms, you know, with the levels and the stairs. So I was at the very top, and I was like 3 seats away from this hot ass chick who was older, and
fucker.
so I shat
Like your
myself,
shit,
Tim.
You shat and
I
then
shat
made
myself.
in Alaska.
I ripped
pipeline.
ass, and then there was liquid in my pants.
In
Was
school?
it a, wait?
Yes.
Was it like a audible rip ass?
I don't.
Or was it
I mean,
silent
it was
voice?
like a. It
Well,
was
actually, I
probably
mean-
like a.
Sharts are usually like silent because there's shit coming out.
Because
Yeah.
there's,
It's
there's
squirting,
chunky.
yeah.
There's some mass.
Oh,
All right,
it
so
was
you
straight
squirted.
diarrhea.
How much?
It was like
How
like
much?
probably.
Well, were you
like-
wearing shorts?
No, I was wearing
Okay,
jeans.
good.
Um,
least
Because
you
they were
have that.
falling out the bottom.
Yeah, no, fucking. I went to the bathroom and just took my fucking pants off, and I was like, wow. There's just my underwear were covered in shit. Luckily, this was the last period of the day, and then I walked about a mile home with poo poo on my legs.
That's horrible.
Dude, your house isn't a mile away from school.
It is.
I never
It
shit
is?
myself
It
at
is.
school.
You
It's a
sure?
mile. Yeah.
Oh, like through your neighborhood, and then
Yeah,
I guess
yeah,
so.
yeah.
I mean, it seems so close though.
I know. It was like
We
a-
went to.
Oh, God.
No, let's
No.
not divulge.
He
They
still
already
lives in
know
that
what towns
neighborhood.
we're in.
Like a shark.
School, I'm okay with that.
Stop.
Elevate.
Stop. I mean,
Well,
not. It doesn't even matter that we divulge it.
I don't. Do you have nightmares anymore?
No.
ooh.
I don't have
Well,
nightmares.
I've had dreams of like. I just randomly fall off something and then I wake up with like a falling sensation.
I do that before, like as I'm falling asleep, I get jolted awake. Like, oh
Oh yeah.
does that ever happen?
I don't know that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have nightmares, but I have been having dreams lately where I'm still in school,
Ooh.
and I just waited till the last quarter to like even start any of my work. I'm like, oh, wow, this again.
Oh.
Oh, you remember? You
I don't have
remember?
it. Well, I really did that in real life.
Yeah, you do
Like,
you
I
still do
actually
that?
did
Do you
that.
still do that?
Yeah, so that's just my
That's
just
your
real life for me,
existence.
the waking
Existence.
nightmare.
But yeah, then I wake up and I'm so relieved. I'm like,
When you're
oh,
out of school.
no more. But you still live that. You're waking hell.
Oh hello,
Never.
Mitch.
Oh,
Never out. And then when I get a
Never.
job, you know, where I go back, right back to school to
school.
work.
Where you have requirements.
are we still
Where you
on,
have to grade the
Are we still
homeworks.
on Dream Talk?
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're
we're
back
not
to
dreamy
it.
boys.
All right, who's gone?
You missed that. I told them how I had a
nightmare.
dream I took a shit and then woke up and there was shit all over my
Huh.
underwear.
No, I don't have nightmares like from
That's a good
start to back.
I mean
have
that
good ones
that
turn
one
into
with
it.
the crow sounded like a fucking nightmare.
Well, that
if
it
I
isn't
was-
one until then, and then it right after that it
How
starts singing
scared
like
were you?
what's that? The song that they sample for Blood on the Leaves, the Strange Fruit. It sings something that sounds like Strange Fruit,
I don't know what that
and then I
is.
wake up.
Were you like petrified?
I'm,
Like, oh,
I'm
Are we talking
intrigued.
about sleep
Wait, you
I'm
weren't
paralysis?
also
scared?
horrified.
No,
Okay.
just like a weird recurring dream Sean's had.
No, but sometimes I have normal dreams where I'm just in my house,
And
just
then it
chilling,
turns.
and then it turns bad.
Have any of you had
Turns scary.
sleep paralysis?
Yes.
twice.
Fuck that.
Yeah, haven't you?
Had it a few times.
I think-
Well, I've been told if you muscle it
Not
out, you go into
recently.
a lucid dream because your mind is
What the
conscious.
fuck? I wasn't thinking about that.
Well,
But at the same time, you're just like shitting yourself.
basically what it is your mind or your body being physically asleep
yeah.
while your mind is awake, but
Mhm.
like it's so weird because you're conscious of everything that's happening
You just can't
around you,
move.
Yeah.
but yeah, and even if you try to move, you can't.
Mhm.
That's actually happened to me before where like I'm kind of conscious but I'm like, oh, I can't move.
I saw some witch lady hallucination try to drag me off my bed, like by my
Oh.
feet. It was really
Good
gross.
thing I sleep
Yeah,
on
I've
my
had shadow
stomach so I
people.
can't see stuff.
Never that.
I've never seen a hallucination when it happens. It's just like the
Fuck.
struggle of being in that like void where
Just
you
try to
can't
fall
do
back
anything.
asleep.
You can't do
Mhm.
anything, and you're
You
trying
just
to
gotta
like
try falling back asleep.
yeah,
right?
and then you try to like wake yourself up to get out of it because it doesn't
Your red
initially
light means
occur
we're
to you.
recording still, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're good.
It doesn't initially occur to you to try to just fall asleep to get out of it.
Yeah.
You try to wake yourself up as natural.
just try-
Also, I didn't realize it was happening either time. Both times I
Yeah.
thought something actually was coming to get me.
Oh, because you've had experiences in the past.
Yeah, and the
The
other time
boys.
the light wasn't on, So have you ever seen in a ghost movie where there's black demon smoke trying to get into someone's mouth to possess them?
Oh.
I could hear like voices like, we're gonna get it, we're gonna get soul, we're gonna get it.
Oh, we're gonna get
And I was like, no, you're not.
No,
And after
no,
like
not.
30 seconds,
You will
it
not
stopped.
penetrate the soul.
But like the
My
lights
soul
were
is
off, so I
pure.
could just like hear it and feel it.
It is pure. My soul is absolved of sin. You cannot.
Ooh, if
you
the lights
cannot
were on, I would have
penetrate
seen
it.
some shit.
Yeah.
I don't even want to know.
Oh, I thought of this a long time ago. I have some notes, and they're Tim ideas, and they're literally just ideas for your videos. I didn't put milk roulette in here. There's only 2 at the moment.
Yo, I've actually got a crazy dream written down.
Yeah, see it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay. So I had this dream where
What date?
this was January
Oh,
this year.
okay.
So I dreamt that I got arrested and I got sent to a correctional facility. That was pretty nice, but also straight out of a horror movie. Because I was just in this big ass white box room
Like the.
with only one door on it, and
How
there
large was the room?
fuck,
Like a gymnasium.
pretty much, yeah, about that big. And
That's pretty big.
it was pretty big, and there was like benches that went along the whole wall.
Were there boys in there?
There were hella boys in there, and they were all just like crackheads and like cretins.
Uh-huh.
And Asa was there, of
Oh,
all people, and
this
he
is
had
probably
like
about when we found out he was going to prison, right?
probably, yeah. And he had like white and green hair. He like dyed it, and they're just telling drug stories. And then I saw there was a crazy guy rocking back and forth with a cat in his arms. And then I look around and realize everybody's on their phones in prisons.
That's what it means, man.
Yeah,
It means technology is imprisoning us,
Real
man.
prison.
Yeah.
That's the real prison of our minds.
So I was like, what the fuck? This is actually kind of okay. So then I realized my phone was in my pocket, and I texted my parents, and I'm just like, LOL, I'm okay. Prison's cool.
Prison's cool. Made some friends.
Since next, I gotta charge it.
So then this guy next to me, he looked like just straight up sick. He was huffing some kind of white liquid out of a Ziploc bag and smoking a bowl.
Mm.
And then someone walked out of the room, out of my peripherals.
Oh,
and I was
so you
just
can
like,
just walk
oh,
out.
what the fuck?
Okay.
Yeah, I can just walk out. So I walked around and the whole facility, and it was kind of nice. And then I was in this like winding staircase room that kind of like straight out of Harry Potter. We were like hopping between staircases.
Oh.
And then in the end, I like saw a demon and woke up.
Oh, so it turned. It turned on
Huh.
you.
Yeah,
Okay.
I love
I
that.
I love when it turns
this
on
is a
you.
sketchy boy.
Yeah.
Mitchie, you got a crazy boy written down?
Yeah, but it's like really long, and I don't want to get into it.
I didn't get
condense
even to
Huh?
half the
Can't
details.
condense it.
I mean, yeah, I can try.
I have a lot of dreams. I'm realizing that like occur in Costco or like Sam's Club like areas.
I have a lot of
Like why?
high ceiling castle dreams, like super
Castle?
tall ceiling ones.
All my dreams recently have been happening at work, even my sex ones. Yeah.
You fuck your boss, who's a man.
No, just actually like regulars, like hot.
Oh,
bitches.
hi.
Just fucking them in the lobby.
Oh, I don't have money to pay for this, but I'll suck your dick instead.
Yeah, and I'm just
Like,
like, alright,
all right, bet. Heard.
Yeah, true that.
I kind of don't think dreams mean anything.
They're just,
It's like
they're so odd though.
it's
Why
like
do they exist?
what I feel it is. It's like subliminal like desires and thoughts
Yeah.
and nothing.
Yeah.
More.
Like if you like
I don't think
about
they have like an existential meaning.
No.
like if you watch something or like if you think about someone,
Yeah.
they tend to be in your dream like that
like
night.
you listen to
Or like if
music,
you think about like an idea.
you fall asleep watching TV.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And like the plot of your dream is based on whatever's
Yeah,
going on in
so
the TV.
It'll be
It
like,
happens.
or like you'll have like a dream about something that you want or something.
Yeah.
Like
Yep.
it'll be like
Like a
subliminal
pussy.
thoughts and this.
Like a
Huh?
No, pussy.
pussy, big fat booty
What you
bitches
want,
to
he's-
bust nuts
Oh
in.
God.
Big booty bitches, I got big booty bitches.
Big
Okay.
booty bitch.
Okay, Tim.
But
Tim's a
Your
big
dream.
booty bitch.
big booty bitch. Big
Filthy
booty bitch,
fucking
filthy-
gumpster slut, big
filthy
booty
gutter
bitch.
slut.
Tim's a gutter slut.
I had a dream where I was a gutter slut. I sucked cocks
Oh my God.
for money, for crack,
Money.
for crack,
For crack.
crack cocaine. I sucked cocks because I'm a gutter slut.
Jesus Christ.
Jesus.
Yeah, any more dreams? I'm trying to think of some.
Yeah, I have a lot
Oh,
of. What?
I have horrible nightmares from when I was a child.
Whoa! What the fuck?
Oh,
Do you want to hear?
yes.
I had this one dream where there's ghosts, right? Ghosts everywhere. all around me. I'm like, oh, I'll just close my eyes. And I close my they're picking me up and dropping me.
Whoa!
Like, they can fly. So they're like,
Are we talking?
flying
are we
up and then
talking
drop.
like?
I hate
Are you
that.
talking like Disney's Mansion ghosts?
No, like scary ghosts. I don't remember what they looked like, but it was terrifying.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, I'll just close my eyes. And then I close my eyes and I can see the outline of them still through my eyes.
Oh my god.
Jesus Christ.
Many
thought you
dreams
could've
I've
stayed.
had. I've had one dream. It was quite traumatic. We're in my living room. My brothers were playing video games. And I turned to the door. My mom's in the doorway and she's like, hey, Timmy! Like in a very like nice... And then she's holding two empty glasses for some reason, and then her face just turns into like demon. Like
No, that I was about to say that exact. Where like I'm with my mom or dad, and I look into normal,
demon.
and then I look again, and shit has changed, demonic.
But that she's like, hey Timmy, and it's like, ah, and that ended, and that was horrifying.
Damn.
I had another dream where I'm standing, because I used to be scared of my basement because it's kind of decrepit looking. It's not finished. I was standing at the top of my stairs, and then this old ghost like monster couple started walking up the stairs like, duh, duh, and I couldn't move. I'm like, oh, and then just picked me up over my shoulder and walked off. I don't remember the rest of the dream. That just ended like that. But it turned.
I have a lot of lake dreams.
Lake dreams?
Because I live on it, so I have a ton of dreams where I'm like at the dock or at the shore, and like not monsters,
Then D-Crab
realistic
tries to drown
sharks.
you.
Oh,
Ooh.
sharks.
He's like,
Daniel.
I'm at the lake. No, like crocs and alligators. Always like I'm just like chilling in the shallows, and I just see him like, oh, I gotta leave. Gotta get out. Uh-oh. I have a lot of ones where I'm like, there's one singular, like, it follows where there's like one entity trying to get me, and I like drive around, but it's like, it's coming.
Horrifying.
Have you ever had a dream where you're like straight up like hiding from people? It's not like,
I don't know.
it's really, I've had a dream like when I was like a kid more of, but like I was like running away from something and they were like looking for me and they're like coming down the street and they're like shining like lights and you're like hiding in the bushes and you just like keep running away but you like can't get like away really, you know.
I've had dreams where I get eaten by monsters.
Really?
Just like
My dream would end if I died. Usually.
Yeah, usually. Or falling dreams.
I've never had a falling dream.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Those
was saying I've had many dreams where I just like fall off something.
Yeah, those
Like,
are common.
Water slide.
Walking in a house, you
like,
open a door, and it's like.
Oh,
just-
I've actually
just
had
clear drop.
one falling dream I remember, and it was actually terrifying.
I was scared by it.
Okay, it happened like after I went to California, and I
So
remember.
this was like recent? A few
No,
years
no.
ago?
This I probably went to California like 5 years ago.
Okay.
probably.
Okay.
But like, so in the dream, I was driving up the mountain with my family, and I don't know if you've ever driven up a mountain, but like slowly you just get higher and higher and higher, and everything that's like below the mountain just gets smaller and smaller and smaller. So eventually we're like at the top of this mountain, and then somehow we just drive off the edge
just like
in the car.
E.T.
Yeah,
like,
no, but you have to understand, it was like, as soon as we were off the cliff, it was like unrealistically high. It was like as if we had fallen out of a plane.
Burj Khalifa.
Bro,
Yeah,
I
like-
actually had something like that almost happen to me. Like, car fall.
Oh,
off
in
a
real
cliff.
life?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I was in Costa Rica a couple years ago. My dad won a trip. So we rented out this
I remember that. That was pretty recent.
Yeah, it was like 4 years ago.
No, that was like 2016.
Yeah. No. I was 18.
You're 18,
So
right?
almost
So
4 years ago. So yeah, we fucking we were driving up this cliffside on the way to like our mountainside home, which was pretty cool. It was nice.
I remember the Snapchats.
Yeah,
It looked
the
really
pictures
fucking
looked
nice.
really nice.
You had like
Yeah.
your own personal pool.
Well, I was going through some like personal torment at the time,
Yeah.
like leaving my fucking band and breaking up with my girlfriend at the time.
The band.
The
Did
band.
the girlfriend lead you the band to break up, or was she Yoko?
No, hell no.
Was she a Yoko?
Two separate entities.
But
Anyways,
anyways, go on.
yeah, so we were driving up this cliffside and in a pretty rickety piece of shit car, and all of a sudden it stopped accelerating and we started going backwards.
Oh,
And it was like
no.
around a bend, so we like
Oh
went
my
around
God.
the turn. Yeah,
Like-
and it was nothing.
Like going backwards.
Yeah, going backwards. So my dad had to like slam on the brakes, and we all got out of the car. And every time he would let go of the brake and try to accelerate, it would only like dip back further, to the point where one tire was basically off the cliff.
You had to put like a emergency brake on?
I don't even know.
What happened? Like, did you get the car back in?
Yeah, we got it up, and then
Okay.
we realized we have to go like 50 miles per hour up that fucking hill.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
I'm worried that'll happen with ice. Like I'll be going up a hill and like lose traction and start sliding back down.
Ice.
Sketch.
You like driving in winters? It's not
Fuck
fun.
that.
Hell
I'm getting
no.
used to it though.
I would deliver pizzas like last winter, because my car's decent in winter. It was kind of reckless. I would go like 50 miles an hour in like 6 inches of snow.
You just have to
unplowed.
act like you're surfing. You just have to expect to slide everywhere
You
and
just have
stop
to. You
forever.
have to drive in the parts that are already like like
in the
flattened
divots.
by the-
you
yeah,
have to
by the
expect to
cars.
take a mile to stop and
Yeah.
turn and probably lose your shit every
Yeah,
single
it's
turn. And like if
I
you
would-
do, it's enjoyable.
I would
Like, I'm
drive
gonna
very
lose
fast
traction.
though. Like
it's enjoyable until it
very
happens
irresponsibly.
in an intersection, and then you're like,
Oh,
fuck
can't
it.
stop.
I mean-
Yep.
But there's people.
yeah,
Yep.
Oh,
Yeah,
Fuck
fucking
driving in
Chicago
snow.
weather,
Getting used
dog.
to it.
Chicago weather.
Chicago,
Chicago weather.
Chicago weather.
Chicago weather.
That's why you just fill up on Portillo's, so you gain a nice fat layer, so you can survive the
to
Chicago.
take the
winter.
race.
To brace the cold.
No, I meant for the steering wheel when
Oh yeah, double airbag.
when you go drunk driving in the
Natural
ice.
when you drive home drunk off old style.
That's
You have a
all I
double-
see.
Yeah, I've never had old style. Is it a good?
I haven't either.
No. What do you
No?
guys think of living by Chicago? What do you guys think of the city?
It's not. It's not.
We wanted to, but now I want to live in the middle of nowhere.
I don't want to live in. I don't want to live in city.
No. me
It seems
neither.
draining to live there.
It's cool though. There's
So
a
much
lot of
energy.
shit.
Well, there's a lot
Yeah.
going on.
Too
Totally.
many blacks though. If there was
Oh
like
my
less
God.
blacks.
We knew it.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Racist.
I'm not racist.
Oh.
I just like making jokes
Was
like
that
that.
in the lost tape as well?
Yeah.
Probably. Yeah.
Kept calling me. I got offended. They were calling my racist jokes racist. It's ironic.
Well, you
I'm
have to
saying
be
it
racist.
ironically.
You can only be racist if you make racist jokes. I
No,
think.
that's not. No, it can be ironic. It can be
I'm
said
not
out of
serious.
irony.
I make
Oh,
the most.
okay.
I.
You say worse shit than
That's
me.
what. Obviously, I'm kidding. I just.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You made fun of your ancestors before you knew you were of
That's
native
the
blood.
thing. I can. That's what I feel
You
like
called
I
them
can.
savages. And before you used your native blood as an excuse, but we knew well before you knew.
Never in
about-
anger.
Never in anger, just
Never.
out
I
of
feel
irony.
like you're allowed to say whatever the
Yeah.
fuck you want.
Yeah, free conch.
Yeah.
It's
Free conch.
It's a free conch.
It's not no fucking Scotland where you get arrested for making a
Do
fun
they
little
not have
Nazi
free
pug.
speech?
Have you not heard about this?
The Nazi pug.
The Nazi pug video?
Oh, I did hear about
Yeah.
this. Yeah.
What's that guy's name? Count
Dankula.
Yeah.
That
R.I.P.
fucking dude, that video is hilarious, dude.
It is. It's like the funniest shit I've
Is
ever
that
seen.
dog's name?
I
No,
don't
that's
know.
his name.
Have you not seen this?
No.
Oh, it's so
Oh,
funny.
it's a great video.
I know the premise though. I'm
Oh,
aware of the story.
Oh, you know the
Hitler.
story.
Yeah.
He's like, see Kyle,
Yeah.
and the fucking little
Burn the
cute little
Jews?
puggy does the
Burn the
does
Jews?
and he's like, gas the
Yeah.
Jews,
Oh yeah.
and he like wakes up as if you're like saying like, you want to go for a walk?
Yeah.
He's like, gas the Jews. He's like, like
As soon as he's just like, burn the Jews, he like looks
gas the
like,
Jews.
Oh.
See Kyle. Yeah, it was fucking adorable. He got arrested for that. But
Yeah, it's stupid shit.
that's why we're in America, and
We'll get arrested for weed instead.
yeah,
Yeah.
and I mean at
Free
least we got our
country.
First Amendment.
Get arrested for plants.
Plants in the ground.
We're so much better.
So much better than the science distilled fire water
Oh, God,
that
yeah.
destroys your liver.
Well, that's the one that we sanctioned the whole
We
our whole
sanctioned,
country's existence.
upon
Yeah.
and the one that gives you cancer when you smoke it. That was important too.
That's
What is
that's
the
an
crop?
okay one.
It's
The
the,
crop.
native crop of
The
Carolina.
native crop of Carolina.
We got to grow tobacco.
We got to grow tobacco. How else are we gonna keep black people enslaved?
It's okay.
What the fuck, Tim?
We,
Tim
That's
back
right.
at
it
it.
slips out.
Back
every
at it
once in a
again.
while.
Back at it.
My true colors slipping out.
Oh,
I don't
okay.
like the blacks. I'm just
we
kidding.
know.
No,
Oh.
I'm joking.
Yeah,
I like the
yeah,
blacks.
you are. Yeah,
I
we
have
know
family
you're
that's
joking.
black.
You're calling them the blacks, Tim.
Alright, I don't get that. Should be
I feel
racist.
like you're allowed
That's
to.
a little
You can
racist.
say white.
It
You can say
sounds
black.
the whites.
You're
I'm
allowed.
just trying to represent
Well,
the
if
whites.
you're saying I represent the whites,
I represent.
that's like
I represent the white race.
my name
and
is
culture.
Grand Wizard Tim Hill, and I represent the
white
whites.
race.
White.
I'm trying to look out for our people. I just want to. our
Trying to
people
keep our people pure.
pure.
Trying to keep our blood pure.
I keep our bloodline pure.
Sully our
I only breed with my siblings.
Sisters.
It's my sisters.
Fellow ones. Oh God!
I married my sister to keep the bloodline pure.
Title of the podcast is Tim's
Pure
a Racist
bloodlines. I'm not a
Scumbag.
racist.
Can I just say, like, every time Timmy tries to make himself seem less racist, he just makes it way worse. He makes it way worse.
Digging the hole.
I'm digging my own grave.
Why would you dig it yourself?
Why would I
You
dig
could
it?
get someone to dig it for you.
I'm gonna get one of my slaves to do it.
Oh my God,
I'm joking.
Tim.
I'm riffing.
That's
I'm
right.
riffing here. Okay? I don't mean it. I like black people. Okay?
Oh, no. Well, I'm sure if you were like Asian or Mexican, you would say the same shit
Yeah.
and no one would give a fuck.
Dude, Koreans don't like blacks.
You're just
They shoot
extremely
them
white.
when they're in their convenience stores.
Oh God. Well, they're
You're touch you by. Like that shit. Like
I watch your hands.
wash your hands. You don't go in my store unless you wash your hands. No more than 2 school children in store at once. There's in the 90s, some Korean lady just shot a black girl because she stole a candy bar
In the head.
and killed her.
Yeah.
Yeah. That took part in like the race riots. That was like a part of it.
That's a fucked up boy.
Yeah. Rodney King. That guy done
Shit
got
out of him.
beats up. Did the police beats him up?
They sure did.
They sure did.
American History X.
That's
Boy,
a good
do they
movie.
love doing that.
That's a good movie. Check it out.
It's a good movie.
It's because it's about white supremacists, and
That's
I
why you
am
love
one.
it.
It's because I am a neo-Nazi.
happy ending.
Edward Norton.
The
It's
hate's
gotta.
reaffirmed.
You know,
No.
I had to talk you out of being the fucking neo-Nazis being the sponsor for this
But
episode.
I bring it up anyway.
It'll
But you
be
bring
next.
it
No,
up
I didn't bring up
anyways.
American History X. You did.
I
Did I?
did.
You did.
Yeah.
Wait, do you really think his hate is reaffirmed? I thought he learned
No, that's in like the different edition cut
What is this? I haven't
where he shaves
seen
his head.
this.
like again
American
after his
History
brother
X.
is
Yeah,
killed.
they shot I think a
Oh.
scene of it, but they didn't use it.
Oh, that sucks.
That would have been spicy, right?
Yeah,
But
but
he
that's,
met that good
it's
one
so
in prison.
It's such a
Say that
powerful
again?
movie.
Liam doesn't know.
Yeah, I don't want to. This is actually one of the greatest movies I've seen.
Yeah, I don't
Okay.
think
It's fucked up. It's one of the most fucked up movies
Edward
I've seen.
Norton.
But it's a
Yeah.
great movie. But it's
It's
very
not that fucked up.
Eh.
It's just kind of fucked up.
fucking the curb.
That's not super
And then the-
fucked up.
Oh, I know.
Prison.
I've heard of that scene.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the prison. Actually, I was more
Pulp
discomforted
Fiction
by
is
the
more fucked up.
prison
and I
rape
don't think of
scene.
that as like a fucked up movie.
Prison rape.
the prison rape scene made me more uncomfortable than the curb stomp scene. But it's
Oh, yeah.
it's really fucked up, and they just say racist stuff. Well, it's about
Yeah.
it's about race in LA in the 90s.
It's
About
subjective.
neo-Nazis.
Neo-Nazis.
Yeah.
But it's
And like gangs.
but then when he goes to prison, he bonds with his cellmate, his black cellmate over
No,
basketball.
not a cellmate. He doesn't
Well,
need to
his,
do the laundry
workmate,
with him
yeah.
or something.
Yeah, and then he sees like, oh, that's race doesn't matter.
Yeah.
We're all the same.
And then the whites are not good to him, so he's like,
Yeah,
oh,
then
the
he's like,
whites
oh,
are
so
bad.
yeah.
The white
It's a good
supremacist
movie.
group he was originally running with in prison.
We should probably stop talking. I bet most of you haven't seen this movie, but
Yeah.
check it out. American
That's a
History
good
X.
one.
It's one of my favorites.
He gets a booty rape.
He gets raped in
Gets some
prison
booty rape.
after he betrays his brethren, his Aryan brethren.
Dude,
they
the
rape
big,
him.
the
His
big ass
pure-blooded
white
brother.
fucking guy
Oh, yeah.
rapes him too.
It's fucked
Sorry,
up.
what? Who?
The,
Can we
like,
stop talking
huge
about man
white-
rape? I don't like it.
Oh.
Oh,
Makes me
so women
uncomfortable.
rape's okay.
When did we talk
Yeah.
about women rape?
Well, man rape.
Man rape. Any rape makes
No,
me
you're right,
a
you're
little
right.
queasy.
Oh wait,
That's
all
fucked.
rape is man rape. No, it's not. Never mind.
I mean, a man
All
is
sex is rape.
what?
That's a real viewpoint. Some
What?
people have. That's a real viewpoint. Some
Yeah,
people
very,
have.
very far
Oh.
radical feminist.
Yeah, that's a real thing.
That's
If you
retarded.
regret having sex, they consider that rape too. Oh, that's rape. Oh, you regret having sex with that person? They raped you then.
Rape
That's-
many
yeah.
times.
You've been raped many times.
Half the time. So
Half
far.
the time.
No, I don't think I've regretted
Many
it ever.
rapes. Many rapes.
I've
How
always
many,
felt
how many
disgusting
rapes have you
after.
done? What?
How many rapes? That's a loaded
Stop.
question. But how many rapes?
Stop.
Not whether or not.
That's a
is
loaded
not
question.
okay.
That is
Not
that is
okay.
I
not-
object.
Not
Fuck
have
off.
you raped? How many raped? That's bad.
I'm
yeah.
not laughing at this.
Yeah,
I know.
Tim.
I'm sorry.
I can't help
This
I
is
like
a
it.
bit over the line here, Tim.
It's good. I like that. It's a loaded question, though.
And I think this is about the point where we wrap it up.
Nah, let's keep
No?
going. How,
Check the
how
time.
far are we in? How far are we
I
in?
feel like this is over an hour by now.
It's up.
Oh wow, my fucking! I feel like an old man, dude. My back.
I don't know how to.
Yeah, how can you tell?
Sean, scoot your boys.
My gams.
Your boys.
Dude, we're ending it on rape. That's kind of fucked up.
And on a high note.
You did it to yourself,
Yeah,
Tim.
you kinda did.
yeah,
You brought
dude.
it up.
Well, no, it's because we were talking about man rape in American History X.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we are well over the hour.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Are we
we're-
gonna
we're
wrap it up
approaching-
then?
Yeah.
What
We'll
are we
wrap it up,
approaching?
Dan.
What are we approaching here?
We're approaching an hour 30.
Fuck.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, that's a long
Nice.
boy.
Alright, well, thank you for listening.
Yes, thank you to
hope
the
you don't-
IRA.
You think less of us, especially me, of the comments I made. I
What
don't mean
comments?
them. I don't mean them. I'm just joking. Only jokes. Except those fucking dirty Mexicans.
Except for the filthy Armenians.
Those
Those
fucking filthy gypsies. I don't like thems.
yeah, and that's
I don't
not a
like
joke.
thems. That's not a joke.
You can't take that the right way. Don't even.
They-
Don't get it twisted at all.
Don't get it
very
twisted.
Specifically,
We
he
don't
does
like
not
those
Mexicans.
fucking filthy gutter
No.
slut gypsies.
No.
Thanks for listening.
Thanks
Bye.
for listening. Bye.
Not a joke.